gonna go and quickly firstly check with this guy, stop him, give him this right there, boom. You're gonna be a searchy boy now with a very big brain. Big brain bot. I love that visual change. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Autonauts with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our colony then. In the last episode, we made a good bunch of advancements, such as getting all these bots underway in order to finally be farming some weeds, which we will need to be cooking proper food for our level 2 colonists, which in turn means that we will be getting a lot more research and progressing along in that way a lot faster. So, very much going the right way at the moment, but there's still a lot to be done. We've got to, for one, get this guy to recharge that guy, so we've got a recharge bot going in this area, and we will also need to provide a constant flow of tools, and afterwards, of course, take on actually having a bot that will be cooking some food for us to feed our colonists. So, you know, the list of things is long, but just quickly, before we get started, if you happen to enjoy the episode, please make sure to smash that subscribe button right down below. That would help out a ton with our current sub goal of 1k subscribers. And, well, if you happen to enjoy the episode, definitely also make sure to hit that like button down below. That's out of the way though. Let's get right into it and let's go and record with this little guy right here and tell him to recharge that one. Now, technically, I mean, the area of operations right here that we can cover is a lot bigger, so I'm very tempted to actually make it somewhat as wide as possible to cover some of these bots right here, because we've had it happen quite a lot of times in the past that bots have been out of power about in this area. Nobody's ever actually come to recharge them, so hopefully that will rectify things a bit for us. We'll go and hit that repeat button and we will tell that guy to get going. And head right on then to, well, what are you actually doing up here? Oh. Yeah, right, so that's actually an interesting point. I was going to make another bot, but, I don't think we need one. Because we had previously had this bot right here that was meant, well, basically the idea was that this guy was going to pick up 2 units of weed, was going to put one in there, and this guy was going to plant it. But instead we're just having this guy plant the weeds instead. So, like, this guy's kind of without a job now. So technically, we could actually just grab him, trash this all, and, you know, just tell him to provide the tools, which, you know, for the time being, I guess is a bit of an issue, just given that, well, there we go, just given that there is no bots out of tools here just yet, but, well, I mean, I guess we can get that set up in just a second, then we won't have to worry about that. Another question would probably be, to be fair, if we don't want another bot actually digging up the weeds, because, quite frankly, it takes quite a lot of time to dig up these weeds, and this guy's quite fast, and the weeds are regrowing super fast too, as you can see right here, so even this super mini field is quite honestly a bit overkill. So maybe, you know, we can just get a second bot going, but let's maybe first things first, go and actually build another bot for the cooking job out there, and then we can just see, you know, how... Oh boy, what happened there? Oh, the recharge bot is out of power, is he? Yep. Okay, then we can maybe just see real quick also how quick the cook is going to be and how much of the weeds he's actually going to be able to use. You know, he's going to have to be doing a lot of movements in between crates to even pick up, like, the ingredients for the cooking and everything, so maybe in the very end he won't even be all that fast either, and, you know, we'll just leave things where they're at for the time being. We'll see. For now, let's go and throw all this together. Luckily, already have a pole down there, so that is the main body done then, and then we'll need the drive unit right here, which is probably going to actually take us running over to there again to grab some more of these poles, which we can actually just grab from here, and then we will get this one taken care of. Now, this is all beautifully overflowing, which, you know, I guess I would say is a good thing for the time being. No need to worry about any materials, tools, or anything. So all the automation is working just fine, which I think is good news. Nothing to worry about there, really. Now, let's take this guy here with us and delete that right away. We are going to tell him... The recipe's already selected. He needs 4 berries. Wow. I'm actually not quite sure he can do all that by himself. That's wrong button right there. Even despite him being quite advanced, I think actually placing 4... Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, we will have to upgrade him. I'm not quite sure the upgrade is enough, though, to be fair. Because this is like minus 4 KB without even putting the food anywhere. We'll leave him at this for the time being. I think he can technically take 2 upgrades, right? How did that work again? Like this? Yeah, he's got 2 upgrade slots, so I think we could technically upgrade his memory twice if we need to. I'm not quite sure if you can actually stack the same upgrades, so I suppose that is something that we're going to find out this very moment now. Let's hope that we can, because otherwise, you know, we would need even more advanced bots, which, well, we're researching the even more advanced bots, but as you can see, it's still a long way to go, especially without having all these colonists be level 2 and fed with proper food, you know. So, we'll have to see there, but let's go. Give him this upgrade. Did that change his appearance, actually? Or did that just turn the lamp off and on again? No, you can see, I think. No, actually not. What? It just becomes bigger and smaller. Yeah, so I feel like the size actually... Yeah, the size definitely changes when you give the bots upgrades. You can see right here, he's a lot bigger now than the other dude. So, you can visually see the change, which is interesting. Now he's at 0 KB. Okay. We'll need him to pick up the food and put it in a crate. So, I guess I'm going to try and give him another brain upgrade then. And, we are also out of tools out there, which is nice, because that means we can finally teach the other boss in just a second. But let's first things first get the upgrade going. And, then, hopefully that works. Then we'll make a... No, then we'll actually do the roll, and then we'll make like, some crates for this guy to actually put the cooked food into. Now, let's see. I really hope that we can give him 2 of the same upgrade. Seems to not be the case. Great. That is, yeah. Less than ideal. I suppose what we could do is maybe upgrade this guy that we currently have feed the level 1 guys with food. If we upgrade him with the brain thing and have him pick up the food, put it in the crate, and then redistribute it. But it doesn't make sense to even put it in the crate at that point, does it? I'm not sure if it even makes sense to have crates for that, I guess. No, maybe it does. Because I suppose technically there could be a point where our dudes right here don't really want any more food than they already have. Then again, you know, we're feeding them very slowly with just 1 bot, so maybe we want, like, dedicated ones. Oh, I'm not sure. This kind of sucks, to be honest. I want the even more advanced bots now. But I guess we'll have to make do with what we have for the time being. So, the thing is here, actually, wait. We need to enter a repeat command into all this, which means we don't have enough brain capacity even like this. Are you for real? Oh my god. I'm not quite sure what to do with that one now. Well, you could try, but I'm pretty sure, yup, -1. Oh, I know. Actually, wait. Wait. What we can actually do, and this was something that I already talked about on previous bots, is we can add these move to berry storage things, because for one, it actually slows the bot down, because he already is there and he's got another, like, bit of thinking to do, and also, you know, it's gonna save us some memory capacity, so, you know, we don't need the extra move to berry storages. We need to move to the crude mixing pot only once. Then we need to move to weed storage, then we need to move to mixing pot, and then we add to crude mixing pot, and beautiful, that actually works. Okay, so that's actually something to keep in mind there, I guess, if you're playing this very game. Because, you know, you can very much do these things if you actually pay a bit more attention to the way you structure the code. Because, of course, you only need to move to the storages once, and not, like, 5 times in a row. when he doesn't really move anywhere in between, if that makes sense. So, gonna stack these in line, even though, yeah, I guess probably it's, probably we could put it one further back to make him a bit quicker or something, but it is what it is. I'm just going to be quickly assembling these crates. That's never all too fun, and unfortunately always takes quite a bit of time, and I will be back with you once I am done with that. Alright, and back we are. As you can see, I'm just finishing off that last crate right there. Let's go and record with this guy again then, and you, buddy, will not do this, because that's the wrong button to press once more. You will go and pick this up, and you will place this in here, and we've exactly got 1 slot left, well, 1 KB left for the repeat command. Absolutely spot on. Holy, that's actually really close. Now we've got a spare upgrade. I guess we're going to use that on something someday. I'm just going to make it like a bit more obvious right here. We also totally have run out of power on all these guys. I think that was the recharge guy, right? Yes. So you can take care of them now. And we will now grab this good sir right here, and we will tell him to, you know, supply this very bot with tools, please. And there we go. That's already his task, kind of very quick and easy, I suppose. Actually, what we could probably do is make sure that the zone goes 2 around everywhere. Don't need to make it perfect, but that should be totally fine. And there we go. That's going to be your job, buddy. Have fun. Actual issue being that I actually selected this pile instead of that crate, which does not seem like the most smart option in the world, to be fair. Now, I mean, I guess I could not really fix it anymore now. I'm going to have to fix it eventually when this pile runs out. But at least I guess we can get rid of the pile first or something. It is what it is for now. So, all these wheats are nicely being taken care of. This guy's cooking away like a madman. And also very quickly, may I say, picking up all these things, which is beautiful. And yeah, we're stacking up on those berries. So, I guess what we can do next now is actually provide some more accommodations for these, not botsies, these are, ooh, darkness, these colonists down there, so that they can chill in their little houses, and, I'm standing perfectly in the way of that, cool, so that they can chill in their little houses, and also be level 2 colonists then, and, then we will kind of move these bots here all onto, 10x colonist WoW instead of 1x colonist WoW, and then we'll hopefully have some dank research going on. Also, this guy's only able to hold 2 colonist WoW, which seems to be quite slowing down the research given how much we have in here, so maybe worth giving him the brain upgrade eventually, to be fair. I mean, yeah, sure, we could probably also move him on to like level 2 bot, but nah. Gotta use level 1s for something, I suppose, and research, quite frankly, isn't really the craziest task in the world, you know, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What I do have to say, though, is I'm not looking forward to building these huts. This is 4 logs per hut is kind of mad, to be fair. Because I can only ever carry 1 at a time, and I'm super slow doing it. Still haven't really found out how to use this scooter, to be fair. And I'm not sure if I ever will, because I always forget researching it, so, you know, if any of you know, please let me know down below in the comments. I am certainly quite lost when it comes to it currently, so we'll have to see when I actually remember looking that one up. But anyways, still a lot of logs to carry here, so I'll spare you guys that part, of course, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, back we are. As you can see, I'm just about to carry the last log over, so this is all about done in just a moment, and let's go and get these guys in their new homes. Beautiful, just like that. You will not have anyone to feed. He just fed him regardless. Interesting one. But yeah, so you can stop. And we will have to totally, absolutely reprogram you and, well, about everyone else in between here too. But they can, first things first, I guess, get rid of all the colonist of X1 that remains. Now, what I have to say, slightly concerned about is actually if we can provide the amount of spice berries that we do need here for these colonists. Given that, well, this guy's quite fast, he's you know, taking his time still, and we also need 4 berries for one of these meals, so, you know, I'm not quite sure about that one, I guess. We'll have to see. What I do also have to say is that apparently these collector bots are now faster than the harvesting bot, which I suppose is due to this berry storage being absolutely sucked dry, so we may need some more bots up there to generally take a hold of that situation again. Also, well, I suppose that stone storage is just full, that's why this is all stacked up like crazy. Okay, so, what we will be doing first, maybe, is taking care of this very bot right here, which means that we trash it all, and we just kind of let him come with us real quick, because what we do want to do is take that berry off his hands, so he doesn't randomly carry around stuff he isn't supposed to be carrying around, and then we will actually give him a brain upgrade. So, you, buddy, come here. Trade me, and you'll get this. Boom. Cool. You are now a bit smarter than you were before, which hopefully means that you can carry enough meals, basically 4 of them at a time, so you don't have to run back and forth that many times. Now, that was once more the wrong button, but what you are going to do is you're going to grab 4 of these. You don't have to move to in all these cases because you're already there. And then you are going to go and absolutely click the wrong button again, isn't it? Nope, never mind. Find nearest crude hut, hungry colonist in, move to crude hut and to crude hut. Yeah, now that is a bit of an issue because he's got to actually... Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to have to make it 3 spice berries, unfortunately, with his kind of cognitive skills. Which could mean that we want another bot here, to be honest. Look at this! He actually changed appearance this time. Oh my god! The extra brain means his head size expanded. Compared to the rest of the... That looks so funky, though. It's awesome, I love it. Okay, so you take 3 spice berries, you give that to hungry colonists in this area, and then you repeat. Done. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. Now I will kind of have to feed somebody else, because that guy's already fully stacked with food. And yeah, and that's going to work away. Now, why are you standing around there uselessly doing nothing? I'm not quite sure. But we are going to just cancel whatever you're doing. And, I'm going to take this one off your hands, buddy. Put that in there so that this guy can go research. And that means that that storage is also empty now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go delete all this. And we will... Well, we will stay in recording mode. We will go and grab 1. We'll go and grab 2. That should be... Oh, whoopsies. Should be doable for you. And then we will go and move to colonist wolf, add to colonist wolf storage, and then we can get rid of that part right there because we don't need that. We'll have to adjust these kind of areas of operations a bit, so you actually grab all of that. 1 and 2. Beautiful. And that's about everything on your task. So go repeat. Beautiful. Now, what I'm kind of wondering about is why in the world is this colonist wolf times 10 storage empty? Is he actually using that for research Okay. That's nice. So he isn't bound to the type of resource, just the actual collecting guy was bound to the type of resource. Interesting to know, most certainly. Now, what does seem to be the case, though, is that the food that this bot gives these guys is lasting a lot longer for these colonists, which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Kind of could mean that we eventually want a few more colonists, and I would absolutely also appreciate if he would feed that one remaining one. Why are you feeding everyone but that guy? I'm not quite sure. Like, he absolutely dislikes Kira, apparently. Not sure what Kira has said to him in the past, but apparently, very obviously, he holds a grudge towards that guy. Now, this is kind of the part that I'm worried about, right? The berries are very quickly actually evaporating from our storage, and another thing to potentially be worried about is that all these guys are discharged, because whoever out here is supposed to be recharging is not. And I think it's probably one of these guys that's standing in the middle of the forest that I can apparently not even click. There you go, that was the recharge bot. Perfect. So that's going again. I should honestly probably also follow through on my idea that I had like last time or the time before with like bots recharging recharge bots to just have like a bit of a perpetuum mobile situation going on. You know, not like that would be in any way, shape, or form actually realistic, but it would be very, very nice and relaxed for me, most certainly, in terms of the workload that I find myself in. So, you know, I think that's probably one of the soon-to-be items on the list as well. But first things first, I need to actually secure the proper amounts of food supply for all my colonists, because I think those berries are going to run out eventually if we stick with these numbers. You know, it could be that not, given that, you know, these guys just hold on to food for way longer, and thus, you know, they will eventually be fed, and we just stop feeding that many berries into them, and this is going to stack up, and then that's going to stack up eventually. But, I mean, in general, that's not really the situation that we're going for, I would say, because, you know, if that happens, in my opinion, we would probably just be getting more colonists to speed up research even more. So, you know, that's probably not the situation that we're going to find ourselves stuck in for the next 2 bajillion years, ideally. Now this, by the way, should be absolutely amping up research. It's looking quite well, I would say. 630 out of 1k already. Moving quite nicely indeed. And, you know, I'm quite wondering if this guy's ever going to end up feeding that last colonist up there. Have I misassigned his area of work or something? I'm very curious as to why it is that he's like... I don't know. Anyways, no. Let me take this guy with me for a second. So, you're gonna stop this move to blah. I'm gonna give you that, and then I'm gonna delete that off your records as well. Boom. Okay. And I'm gonna have to show you actually. Wait, no. Oh no. Now I've got another spare crude flail out here. Beautiful. Anyways, so what I am gonna show you is you're gonna be whacking these berries. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe we should give this guy like a speed upgrade or something, just to ensure that he's very nice and quickly harvesting away at all these berries. But one way or another, gonna go and make this a reality. We have to repurpose all of this eventually, I think, because this is, like, even this field is absolutely overkill in terms of its size, as we kind of determined over time. So we're gonna have to see about that. But yeah, so find bush, flail it, go. And we're gonna have another spare flail out here now. Beautiful. Not quite sure why this guy's not getting recharged. Apparently he's somewhat out of the area of operations or something. That was even the flailing guy, so not quite ideal, I would argue. But you know, these guys are flailing away again, which means we should have a nice inflow of berries again. And what are you doing? Recharging? Collecting. Ah, okay. So maybe what I would like actually for these collection bots would be like an area of operations upgrade. I think there's something like that, like a search radius upgrade blah. That there, crude bot sensor upgrade or something. 4 planks and 1 something that I don't quite remember. Where was a pole? Okay. So I think we can give that to both of our collection bots just to avoid berries along the edges of the fields not being used, like, well, not used, but collected, like these ones up there. So, you know, let's go do that. We're gonna go and quickly firstly check with this guy, stop him, give him this right there, boom. You're gonna be a searchy boy now with a very big brain. Big brain bot. I love that visual change. It's honestly quite fun. And that was the wrong guy to give it to, because that's my recharging bot. Marvelous. Absolutely beautiful. You're going to be small brain bot again. I'm sorry, buddy. You. Stop. And, oh, out of throw range. Let's go into throw range, then. And, actually give this guy that upgrade right there. You're going to be a big brain bot now. And we're going to go and change your area of operations to actually... Oh, why am I not editing that? There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. 15 by 15. Everything covered. That was absolutely the idea behind this upgrade. And then you can get going again, buddy. Have fun collecting all these spare berries, and we're going to do basically just the exact same thing for the other guys. So another 4 planks, throw them right out here. Then we need to get a pole real quick. And we also throw that on there, and then we will have to find the other guy and not give it to the recharge bot again. Let's try that, shall we? I think it's that guy, isn't it? Why are you full and not... I think there's an issue with him. But yeah, you... Oh yeah, we should have probably taken... Oh, we should have taken the berries before we sent him back out, shouldn't we? So we're going to take the berries from you, so you don't have the same issue as your body. Then we're going to go record, and we're going to make that your area. Nope. That your area of operations. And we're going to make that the area of operations on the second command as well. And then you can get back and going, and we're going to have to take the berries from that buddy of yours in just a second to make sure that he's actually going to work away at things properly again. So stop. Give me that. Oh. Okay, let's do it like that maybe. 2, 3, and you can get going again. Cool. So that should be fine. They're going to be collecting berries again in all the areas of operations, and well, hopefully this kind of upgrade in terms of harvesting is going to help. Still absolutely draining that stuff like no tomorrow, but we did get a badge. Anything stored 5,000. Wait. Did I store 5,000 of all the stuff? Apparently my storages are quite full, because I apparently in total have 5,000 units of stuff. So, nice. I seem to have really mistaken something here though. In terms of the area of operations that I've given this guy. No. I mean, that's just the way it should be. I'm very confused. Also kind of very confused why these huts are absolutely messed up. Maybe the thunderstorm broke them or something? Oh boy. But like, why are you not feeding that dude? What is your problem, mate? Huh. Anyways. We're going to have to go and rebuild those huts, I guess, in the next episode. For today, I'm going to have to end it off right here. Most certainly. Got a good bunch of things on the list. Rebuilding those huts, taking care of hopefully getting some more berries harvested and collected and all. So, you know, looking forward to that. For today, though, that's going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed it. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all those future upcoming episodes and help me on that crazy 1K sub goal. But with that all out of the way, as usual everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.